my shop has limited actual workspace because I've got it cram packed full of other stuff. There's 2 tractors, 2 scooters, parts of a motorcycle, all kinds of junk. All this crap on the wall, all this crap in here. The dog's bedroom is there. At night I let her out into the shop so she protects my tools, or when I leave. So, protected, yeah. Anyways, when I'm working on that workbench, trying to cut longer pieces with my chop saw, it's kind of cumbersome because I gotta either have another person here to hold it or precariously balance it on that stuff over there. So I'm going to take this here collar that I done ground the galvanize off of, weld it in that wheel with it laying face down like that, so that it's has a good a chance of being straight as anything. This piece of pipe here is threaded and it screws into that coupler. I'm gonna cut this to whatever length I need it and then drill a hole or 2 in it, weld a nut to the outside so that I can make a little T-handle bolt to tighten it up so I can go up and down, as I need to. If I need to cut up here, I can. If I need to cut down here, I can. To make me a stand. And my floor, reason I want it adjustable is my floor is not level, so my crap's not going to be level either. Make me a stand. So I'll get some action shots. When you got your work clamp on a piece of steel and you're not going to be actually clamping to your work piece, make sure you've got a good clean edge that will be in contact with the steel plate. Otherwise, you're going to get some nasty looking welds if it works at all. That's just what I'm learning from experience. I'll have to edit some of this out, but alright. Hopefully you can see with my machine. Let's see what that does. See how that is. Looks like it might work, maybe. I'm not going to weld all the way around, just do 4 or 5 good tacks. Big fat tacks. Y'all don't want to watch me weld that whole thing, so I'll stop you right. Alright, I screwed that pipe there. I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at. Yeah, I screwed that pipe there into it because on the bottom side it looked like it was the big fat beads I was putting on it looked like they were drawing the metal, making it do funny stuff. As soon as it cools and I know that the top side where the threads need to be aren't jacked up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, now if you can see it on camera, and it may just be an optical illusion, but it looks like the heat pulled a little out of round on this side. It could be an optical illusion, or maybe it's just be half retarded, but I don't believe those are going to break. And this ain't going to be holding 1,000,000 pounds. It's nothing structural holding the shop wall up. It's just a stand to level out the steel or hold the end of the heavy end of the steel so that I can cut it with my chop saw. That's all this is. So, yep. Alright, I'm going to cut the pieces. Well, I'm going to cut a piece for it. Watch. You'll see. All I'm doing here is squaring up the edge. The ends are not square and there's other stuff there. And I'm shortening it up just a little. Just a lot. About right there is where I want it. About 6 inches. I'm not going to touch it just yet because I know it's hot. Okay, that's going to be the top where the metal will rest. I ain't cutting nothing more than that, more than 6 inches with that chop saw, so that will be plenty. I didn't measure it, I just eyeballed it, cut it. And there it is. I'm going to weld this together or tack it, and then I'll measure it and weld it. Make sure it's square. Get y'all in. Probably about to burn my hand. Not sure. It's going to turn out. But we shall see. Package. Close my eyes. I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. Okay, now I gotta pull it. And tack it right in that cap. Good tack. Probably welded my forward to it. Get this back. Didn't weld my flowers or my plant. The only reason I clamp it now is so I get good contact with the workpiece. Snip that ball off there, makes it weld better. Whoa. Whoops. No wonder everybody's looking at me like I'm stupid. 'Cause I is. Learn to hold, but not real structural anyway, so yeah. Too fast. Okay. Alrighty. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, that right there bothers me. Alright, well, I'll edit that down. Okay, it's hard to see, but as far as my square goes, the pipe is pretty close to square. I mean, it's not, it's not, I wouldn't frame a house this way, but it's pretty close. It's good enough for what I'm doing here. If I was building this for a customer, it'd be closer, but it's only about a 16th off one way, which means it's about a 16th off always because it's round. But anyways, it's good and solid. Ain't gonna break it out. I'll beat on it with a hammer before I say it's good, but it's fairly solid right now. I got that piece welded. I ain't welding no more. Just the two outside edges be fine. Now I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this, and I gotta find a piece of pipe that'll go down inside that, or over, or whatever. Anyways, okay, in order to use that pipe with other stuff I have around here, I'm not going to be able to, I don't have a pipe that'll slide down in that. So I've got to use a piece that'll slide over it, and hopefully I don't muck it up, which I'll probably muck it up. But anyways, let's give it a shot. Alright, well, I got that all welded on. I haven't cleaned the slag off yet, so look over that. But I welded it all the way around just because I want the experience. It's not required to weld it all the way around. It's not like you're holding the building up with this. It's just to keep it cinched up so it don't drop. Alright, I cleaned the slag off, and the spatter, with this wire there's very little spatter. Very little. I like that Blue Demon wire. I got in a hurry over here. I should have took my time, but I didn't. I see some spatter. Like I said, it's not spatter free, it's just very little. But that, all in all, it should be good and stout. Alright, smoking gun. Got the T made, the bolt made. I put a point on the end of it so it would, in theory, grip that piece better. Now all I've got left to do is weld the this here on that end, and well, then it's done. I'm gonna let that cool before I attempt that though, just reasons. Almost done, guys. Well, other than paint, knocking the slag off, sanding it, and paint. Well, other than paint, it is done. I'm not going to touch it and move it around because it's still hot. And I got some good burns right there, and I burnt through right there. But that's okay. It happens. But welding this to this, I did. You can't really see it. Let me, hold on. Some decent looking beads there. Steady improving. Steady improving. I dropped it as I was knocking the slag off. I knocked it off the table and it didn't break, so this is kind of ugly, but it works. And then you can't really see in there, but anyways, it works, ladies and gentlemen. And just burnt the piss out of my arm. I think, well, shit, I may be a little too tall there, but that's easy fixed. I just cut a little bit off that pipe that it slides over. No, it's about 36 inches. It's about what I wanted, I think. Yeah, I'll probably have to cut it off. Anyways, there it is. Just simple crap that I threw together that will work for what I need. Let me get a piece of pipe in here and see. It is exactly, of course that's sitting right there. My floor is not level, it's dirt. But it is exactly what I needed. with that piece of pipe in there, and then we gotta move that box to scoot it that way. But that is exactly what I needed, ladies and gentlemen. So it works for what I made it for. I don't think I'm gonna paint the head of it. Rest of it, I probably won't paint. Yeah, I will. I'll paint until I run out of orange paint. But there we go, guys and gals. I'm gonna cut this piece of pipe because got somebody needing a piece of it. All right, here we go. There we go. Said I wasn't going to paint it, then I said I was, so I did. This piece is orange, rest is black. I got to paint that pipe there, but maybe, I don't know. Yep, it's done. For the most part, the welds look pretty good. That one there got a little wild. But it's all stuck. Ain't going nowhere. And it does what it was designed to do. Yep. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, dislike. Let me know what you think. Any helpful hints, tips, tricks. This is not supposed to be pretty. It's just supposed to do its purpose. And it does. Oh, yeah. In case anybody's looking, I did burn through right there. I stayed in one spot too long. That's why that weld got ugly. You look at this weld, looks pretty good. The welds under here turned out really good, I think. But I showed them already. Alright, y'all have a good one. Let me know.